Hello, everyone. Can you hear me?
No.
Hello, everyone.
Yes.
All right. Well, we're going to get started, and it looks like the rain's going to hold out. So we're going to go as far as we can until the rain either starts or it doesn't. But we're going to get through this. So, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Brent Worth. I'm the president and CEO here at Easter Seals Smart. And I'd like you all to welcome everyone to our new Autism Comprehensive Center. Today is truly a dream come true for so many reasons. So you're all here to celebrate with us because this is truly, I was trying to find a different word than a game changer, but I didn't really find one that really fit because this site is truly a game changer for families and individuals with autism as well as the community. So Easter Seals, we've been around for 100 years, and so we've been providing services to individuals with autism before it was even called autism. And, as we evolve, the services have evolved. So when you think about it, we have always been at the forefront of trying to provide and trying to find that best service to serve the individuals with autism. And so 8 years ago, we had this dream of this Autism Comprehensive Center because we were hearing from families, and we were hearing from families about their struggles of finding services, where to go, what to do, and then we were learning from our own abilities and our own services of what we could do. And we wanted to be able to provide a model where families can receive that whole center care at one site under one spot. And really when we sat around, not just sat around, when we looked around and did research, families were telling us, geez, some of the biggest pressing needs we have, we drive all over. They might drive to different communities, different cities, different places to find the best services. And many of them were sitting on wait lists. And so we really thought about, geez, what can we do? In fact, we had a location here since 1950s. And back in the 50s, it was built to provide special ed services to the Waterford School District. And when we brought in the architects and contractors, it was an easy decision to say, well, we should bulldoze that building. So we bulldozed that building because it had asbestos and a variety of things. But we wanted to really build this center that when you see it, that it has grown because of how we've grown, but it'll grow with the children and families as well, and you'll be able to see that inside. So again, we built this because it's the right thing to do. Right now, in the environment that we're in, funding is tough. Funding is tough for autism services. When we started this building, planning it 8 years ago, it was before COVID, and the price tag was one area that we were really excited about, but then the price tag became about $3 million after COVID. But we still went ahead with it because, plain and simple, it's the right thing to do. It's part of our mission. It's who we are, and we're committed to it. So this center represents, certainly it's going to increase capacity for the individuals and families. It was designed from input directly from the families. Also, we went across the country, looked at the best of the best of what we felt, and we put it all into one. So this center will support kids seamlessly, as they are from toddler through adulthood. We also have other partners like Henry Ford Health Systems, along with Oakland Universities, because we need to train that next best workforce. So one of the biggest areas of need right now, there is a huge demand for services and people needing it, but at the same time, there's a huge demand for staff and qualified staff to do that. So we have to create that pipeline, and that's part of this vision as well. So really, when you think of this center, it's truly going to make a transformational difference. And again, it's not just the individual, but it's built for their siblings, their loved ones, their families, and the community. So there are a ton of people, there are lots of people that I want to recognize. And so I don't know if Sam is here. Is Sam Ashley here from Cunningham Limp?
About 10 minutes.
10 minutes? All right, we'll get Sam up here. So next I want to talk about our architects. So John, and from Basic Design, John Boyle, and John Savitska, Heaven Boyle, and John Savitska. That's why you're laughing at me, isn't it? I'm trying to read and look at you at the same time while I see both of you. So Basic Design was wonderful. So when we sat down with them, we had this vision, and they took it further. They really did the research. looking at sensory areas where how we can improve that experience for everybody, and they have been an amazing partner ever since. Also, I want to talk about our director of autism, Kristen. So Kristen, raise your hand. So Kristen Helmstead and her amazing, wonderful staff. Where are they all at? So, even though I like to say that I had the vision for this place 8 years ago, I did not have the vision for this place 8 years ago. So I had a vision about services and comprehensive care, but truly it's Kristen and her team, along with John and Kevin and Cunningham Limp, that made it all happen, because it turned out far better, way better than I ever dreamed of. So thank you for that. And then last but not least, well, there's a lot of people to thank, but Jeff Camboya. Where's Jeff at? So Jeff is our Director of Procurement and Real Estate, and Jeff put in many hours coordinating and making sure this place is as beautiful as it is. So thank you, Jeff. And this is the spot where Sam says we're amazing and is going to donate $3 million. Sam's not here, so he's not going to do it. So I will skip Sam, and we'll see if we can get Sam in a few minutes. So to make the center happen, this center, it was an $8 million center, 8.3, 8.4 million. And there are so many different people besides just the project and the construction people that help make this happen, but also a lot of donors that we want to recognize. So we had individual donors, we had community donors, community funders, we had family foundations that all believed in what we believed in and want to invest in more of this and see what we could do together. So our donors included the state of Michigan, Cunningham Limp, Basic Design, the Carls Foundation, the Biardi Family Foundation, the Matilda Wilson Foundation Fund, Mackenzie Scott. So we were blessed with a large investment in the organization from Mackenzie Scott, and that is going to keep on giving, because this site will just keep on giving for a long time. Our Christian McAllister, our board of directors, not only today, but from when we started really building this project in 2024. A former board member, David, and his wife, Jean Benoit. The George Development Fund, the Michael and Renaya Kazab and family, and Kroger. So that's just some of our lead donors, but we have hundreds of other donors. So I want to make sure to recognize them. But last but not least, we have the 10 Lindsay Foundation, who is here today to present their gift. And they're going to bring one of those big gifts, just like Happy Gilmore. So I'd like to invite Dr. Lori Warner, Nick Selden, Lori Poe, and Connor Salisbury from the foundation to come up for the check presentation. Hi. So can we cash this check? Yeah, just like Happy Gilmore. Thank you.
Wow.
Nice.
So the 10 Lindsay Foundation believes in us, and we believe in their purpose, and we want to make a strong investment into us, and I thank you for all that. So thank you. Well, this is an investment in us. It's really an investment into the families. I previously mentioned that one of the lead gifts was from the state of Michigan, so I did want to recognize former state representative Mary Whiteford. So we got a $2 million earmark a few years ago, and that really was great. And beyond the earmark, we have great partners in the legislative area, as well as county and township officials, and some are here today. So I don't know who is all here today, but I know some of them are. So Representative Brenda Carter, I do know, is here. So thank you, Brenda. I'm going to introduce everybody, then we're going to come up. Representative Sharon McDonald, and I know Sharon's been here a bunch, but I don't know if she's been here yet. So Representative Pat Outman, Senator Mike Weber, Senator Jim Runstead. Is Misty here from Oakland County? Misty Rates? Oh, hi Misty. Thank you. Misty is the manager of capital improvement in Oakland County, so we appreciate your support. Thank you. Amy Nygaard, did I say that right? Nygaard? Yep. All right. Amy has been a great supporter as well. She's a senior project manager for capital planning and design in Oakland County. So we had all of our design and opinions, and the county had theirs as well. And together, again, we made this great building. Also, we have Anthony Bartolotta from Waterford Township Supervisor here today. Is Anthony here? Hi, Anthony. And Nikki Tippett, the Administrative Coordinator for Waterford Township. Nikki? All right. Thank you, Nikki. So thank you for being champions. Thank you for being champions for the individuals with autism and their families. And thank you for your partnership and to help us build this beautiful building. So now I'd like to invite Representative Brenda Carter. So, Representative, you have a proclamation from the state legislature that they would like to share with us at this time.
Thank you so much, Brett. And I'm going to read this in its entirety because it's so important. This was a bipartisan event. So that's Republicans and Democrats working together to make sure that this happens. Yay. Special tribute to Autism Comprehensive Care Center. Let it be known that it's with deep appreciation for all the hard work, commitment, and planning this occasion represents that we commemorate the opening of the Autism Comprehensive Care Center in Waterford. As members of the community and the people behind this enterprise gather to celebrate this occasion and express their confidence, we are proud to add our voice to commend everyone who has worked to make this day possible. Whenever a new business venture is undertaken, we are quick to discuss the event in terms of numbers. While there may be where there may be no discounting the significance of statistics citing jobs, growth projections, community impact, and investment costs, these figures alone do not tell the full story of why every new business, expansion, and remodeling is important to Michigan. For the people of Waterford and surrounding regions, this moment represents far more than statistics could ever do. The new center will provide comprehensive, coordinated care to enhance services for over 900 children with autism currently served, while expanding capacity to reach thousands more children and families throughout Southeast Michigan. Thoughtfully designed to meet the unique needs of individuals on the autism spectrum and their families, the Autism Comprehensive Care Center will integrate behavioral health services with traditional autism support. In addition, the center will offer wraparound services including occupational and speech therapy, life skills training, support groups, and mental health services for both individuals with autism and, most importantly, their families. Such an investment reflects not only the confidence in the future, but a deep commitment to well-being of our community. The faith demonstrated through this endeavor will inspire pride and hope throughout Southeast Michigan, bringing neighbors together and strengthening the bonds that make our community resilient. We extend our warmest wishes to the owners, management, and staff as they embark on this important new chapter of service. In special tribute, therefore, this document is signed and dedicated to commemorate the opening of the Autism Comprehensive Care Center of Waterford. May the future bring continued success and prosperity. Now, this document is signed by myself, Brenda Carter, State Representative, House District 53. Jim Rudstead, State Senator, 23rd District. Lieutenant Governor Garland Gilchrist, and Governor Gretchen Whitmer. The 103rd Legislature in Lansing, Friday, April 24th, 2026. Thank you.
Yeah.
No, it's Kristen up there.
And anybody else that's part of this, come and get this picture I can take to the governor.
There's a lot of people here that's
I'm getting this picture. It's going to the governor. The needs to work this hard and make this happen.
I'm the ambassador.
Oh, come on! Yeah.
Why not? Why not?
Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
You're so funny.
Thank you very much.
I'm the
So there was a few other individuals that I want to recognize before we do the ribbon cutting. And Sam Ashley, who didn't know we made that large commitment donation, that showed up. So I did want to say Brian Ramsbottom is here on our board of directors, as well as Juanita Savage. They're the ones that truly challenge me and challenge us every day to make sure we are advancing our mission all the time. So thank you for being here. And we do have a few other good, amazing partners show up. So Tracy Smith, the CEO at Macomb County CMH, as well as Dana Lazenby, who is the Oakland County CEO at the Community Mental Health as well. So thank you for being here. We couldn't do it without them. So we are here today. So I'm going to go back to Mr. Sam Ashley. So Sam, we said all kinds of nice words about you, and you made a large commitment. So now I just want you to come up and follow that up. But everybody, Sam Ashley from Cunningham left.
Well, thank you for that introduction. It's amazing to be here. This really doesn't happen without a wonderful team. I think if you haven't, you will meet the folks from Basic Design. What you see their design and what they put together was so thoughtful and full of passion. My teammates, can you raise your hand real quick? Hi, so people can see it. As the president of the organization, I have the power to make promises, which is good, but those are the folks that have to deliver. In all of the trades that were out here, just well done. It wouldn't have happened without all of you, so thank you very much. I think back to, it was probably 3 or 4 years ago, if anybody remembers the old building that was here. It was worn, it was tired, but I came, I did a tour with Jeff, with Brent, and it was interesting. We walked around and we talked about all the things that needed to be addressed. The roof, the windows, the HVAC system. There wasn't enough electrical to accommodate what was there. But we sat down at these tables and these little chairs, and we tried to figure out what are we going to do? Are we going to renovate, add on to the building? And what I really walk away from this was, it was a decision by leadership to do the right thing. And really what you see here today is an example of doing the right thing. It would have been easier, it would have taken less time, certainly would have cost less money to just renovate and do something just okay, but that's not what needed to happen. And the courage and conviction that the leadership had to deliver this building, I'm so thankful, I'm humbled that we got to play such a small role in how this building's going to be used and how it's going to serve the community. So thank you all for being here.
Thank you, Sam. So before we cut the ribbon, I want to recognize one more, probably the most important group, and that is the individuals and families we serve. So you're the reason we're here today. The center belongs to you. You told us what you needed. You guided us every step along the way in the design, as well as what services were to be offered, and you showed up every step of, I said that, but every step of the way, that really allowed us to help and find ways to make families thrive. So I hope you're proud of the result. We have several of our East Shores North ambassadors here today, and I'd like to recognize them as well. So the Ritchie family, on the outside, I couldn't see John yet, but there you go. The Blowett family. You guys all got to meet Alex. He's got to dance. There you go. The Lapicola family. There you are. The Lazowski family. Oh, he's got the dance going on too. And the Whitford family. I don't know. What do you got to dance? What do you got? Sam's got to dance. That is awesome. You know, it is so much fun. Thank you. So the families have been at the front lines of raising awareness around autism and helping us support the new center. And so, you know, there's a lot of self-guided tours, but the families will be throughout the building along the way. And please get a chance if you get time to talk to them. So throughout our campaign, so we've had a long-running capital campaign, and we've used the theme, A Wonderful World of Abilities. So promoting the new center as a welcoming place where individuals with autism and their families can learn, grow, develop their talents, and maximize their potential. So it's only fitting that we open up our wonderful worlds of abilities by showcasing an amazing talent. So I'd like to invite Evelyn Whitford up to the podium. Evelyn comes from a family that's been touched by autism, and she's going to help us. She's not going to help me because she's going to help the center open up by singing Never Enough from the movie The Greatest Showman. So everybody, please welcome Evelyn.
I'm trying to hold my breath, let it stay this way. Can't let this moment end. We set off a dream in me, getting louder. Can you hear it echoing? Take my hand, will you share this with me? Starling, without you, hold the shine of 1,000 spotlights, hold the stars we steal from the night sky. Will never be enough, never be enough. Towers of gold are still too little. These hands could hold the world, but it'll never be enough, never be enough. For me.
How about another round of applause for everyone? Is the mic not working anymore? Oh, she turned it off? So I did have another one of my bosses sneak in. So Julia Swanson, Easter Seals Board of Directors. I saw her wander in, so everybody say hi to Julia. So I think we're ready to cut the ribbon. So I'd like to invite Christine Burnsfield from the Waterford Chamber of Commerce to come up and help us get ready. So I'm going to call each group up because we want everybody to come up for a picture. So one at a time. And Reagan and team are going to help everybody along, get organized with that. So first up, can I get, let's have our ambassadors and the Easter Seals board members come on up.
Matthew.
Where's the ribbon that we're cutting? Oh, you actually set it up.
Yeah, so we'll wait for you to get her on stage.
Oh, so we're going to stage it and then everybody's going to. So all of our ambassadors and families. Is our board members up here? Next, if we can get our legislators and government officials to come on up.
Oh, yeah.
And next up, can we get our donors and community partners to come on up? And then we want our Easter Seals Morgue team and the building project team to come on up. So basic design, cutting and whip, come on up.
Oh, okay.
So thank you everyone. So if you want to,
I know, like we're all
we just got another proclamation.
How are you? Good.
You want to
This is on behalf of the Waterford Township Board of Trustees and citizens of Waterford Township. We welcome you here in Waterford. Hope we have many, many years here.
So everyone, please come on in. We do have some really great food and self-guided tours, and you'll get to meet a lot of the ambassadors. And Evelyn, that you just heard sing, I don't know if she'll sing anymore, but she might. So everybody, please come on in.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I have them in my car.
I just heard about meeting together. I didn't know that. Like, so that we not know you? Are you American?